So I want you to keep this leadership theme running behind the scenes as we jump into now how do we navigate some of these environments. Here are the operating environments. I'm going to try to do this pictorially so that we can get in our minds what's on the front cover of your assessment, which is the planning model. So here are those 6 dimensions, I called them before. There is an operating environment. This is where the technology and the talent and all those kinds of parts of your organization are at play. There's a mechanical dimension. By mechanical, I mean the policies and the processes and the structures and all that kind of stuff. And for large organizations, these dimensions can be huge. For small organizations, they can be very tiny. But these dimensions still exist. There's an environment, or an environmental dimension. I don't mean by that sort of the natural environment. I mean the geography, the language, the culture, all those kinds of things, the political, economic, social, all those kinds of things are going under the covers. This is that piece of paper that some people say, what if it was blank? It's not blank. It's got stuff written all over it. Okay? There's a human environment. That's the subject of change. Ultimately, what you disrupt when you put a strategic plan in place is the human environment, not the mechanical one. Okay? We'll talk more about that. And then finally, this last one is movement. There's motion. You've heard the story of trying to build or change the tires on the car while it's moving, right? And you're in that business, aren't you, right? Nobody's going to stop the merry-go-round while you do strategic planning and come out of your retreat event someplace and everything has been on hold, right? You're having to do this at the same time you're operating. Consequently, there's movement. And by that I mean motion. You're moving forward as an organization, because if you're not moving forward, you are moving back. Okay? There is no status quo. There's no steady state. And hopefully, you're also maturing. One of the things that I want you to walk away from this session with is, how do we grow our organization's capability from a leadership perspective and from a planning perspective? So that's the set of dimensions that you have to navigate.